getting us to say it rather than...
Oh. Mania's just covering her
MJ is the best boyfriend in the world.
It's recording.
Okay. Wait, fuck, no!
Everybody to episode 12. Is it episode 12? I think it's episode 12 of Dynasty LoreCast, where we're talking about lore and characters and theorizing on lore based on artwork. It's 13. It's episode 13. Okay. Well, let me get the picture up for you guys. Let's get a nice one. This is where I should have done this earlier instead of everyone seeing that. Okay. Go for it. Jump into this.
Ooh.
I'm nearly done. But, hello, I'm Mania. I'm a sweat and a casual. And I'm the resident weirdo of Dynasty TCG. And I'm past MJ while I finish my carrot.
I'm MJ, and you've seen me before, and I'm going to pass back to Manir before he's ready to go, so he feels pressured.
That's why you don't eat on these podcasts. Is you just
I'm sorry, my camera was bugging, my bad. Carrots are a crazy fruit. Anyways, so I recognize this fucking character because it's actually one of my more favorite cards that are coming up soon. It's the Blossom Trapster. I know I said I recognize it, but I also don't know the fucking flavor text. Okay, there we go. Wait for it. I think it's pretty obvious.
What are we waiting for?
I need to look down so the glare isn't... So you can see the disappointment in my eyes.
No, I'm the Blossom.
All right,
Right,
let's talk about the biome. They're in a snowy forest here. The last time we had anything to do with the blossoms in LoreCast, we found out that they are somewhere nearby the snow golem, and the snow golem. Sorry,
the what?
snow golem. Yeah, I'm
Whatever you say.
No, it's no golem. Anyways, but what we do know is, I think we mentioned that in that episode we have like snow foxes, rabbits. I don't remember the other animals in this forest, but I assume that the Trapster is probably out either on a hunt. But considering this is a brutal war game, I think she's waiting for an enemy clan to walk into her trap. And honestly, I cannot say my next thought. I'll pass to MJ.
You know, I want to jump in here. Imagine, like, you know, when she's holding the string. Imagine her trap is literally just tripping them up, and then they just roll down the hill.
Looney Tunes style, yeah.
Yeah. And then they turn into snowballs and get trapped.
That full out of Shen, Snow Shen. That Yeti is just another unit.
Anyways, for people, and
they don't know about the odds. Anyways, MJ, now that you're drinking, what do you think?
So, obviously, matches up very nicely with the get-up of the rest of the Blossoms characters. You got that nice white and pink, but it's not as pronounced as the rest of them. You can see that she's meant to be a sneakier sort of character because she's a lot more white,
camouflage, yeah,
than the pink. It's very solitary, so you've got no one else about. So you can tell that, well, especially with the flavor text of Wait For It, she's hidden at this point in time, trying to catch something or someone in her trap.
I can't see anyone in the background, so I do assume that she is alone. So
Thank you, Mr. Parrot.
Back to MJ. Oh.
MJ says one thing, and you say the same thing in a slightly different way. Just like how most people are making trading card games. But
Oh,
yeah, no. I think I think she's also alone, guys. She looks
you
very
think, or don't you mean you don't know?
Actually, I would like to really point something out here. The fact that she's breaking the fourth wall, she's staring directly into the card camera. Like you can see
You
her.
think so?
Looking
I
into
think,
your
I
soul.
think she looks like she's looking past it.
She's looking at your soul.
No, she's looking past the camera.
Does that help?
Yeah, it actually does. Thank you.
Manir just wants to stare into a girl's eyes.
I mean,
Ooh,
she
like
matches up very
that.
well with the rest of like the sneaky characters that we've seen. That her face is
All right, now
and
you're
she's
a pirate
hiding her
compared to
identity.
yourself. Oh, you said this earlier, but in a different way.
Pardon?
You said the same thing earlier, but different.
I didn't refer to her mask at all. I was linking
let's
it
talk about
back
that
to
mask,
other
you're
cards
right.
we'd seen.
Let's talk about that mask. You're right. Do you think that this is a hunting mask, a face cover mask to not feel cold, a mask to cover her breathing? Because when you breathe out in a cold area, you'll see vapor coming out.
I mean, you'd still see it through a mask unless it's specifically designed not to, but it's probably just multi-use, so it's black for the camouflage. It's probably quite thick to keep warm. It's there to also cover identity, so you don't know who she is if she gets discovered.
Yeah, do you think that they're kind of like the Blue Moon Heavy G, except a lot more covert, solo, and maybe not directly combative like they are? She wouldn't come down from a tree and just start beating the shit out of her.
What was her effect?
If anyone moves into the same lane, they'll take 2 damage.
Yeah, so that's,
Really crazy,
she's not a direct attacker. She is a sneak attacker. Like, you can't get past her without something happening. So it's like
Busted.
for like the players, they know she's there. They have to think about whether they're moving the units past her. But like the units themselves, in the game context, don't know she's there. They're moving into a lane. They're taking damage. That's unexpected in their context. Whereas for us, we do know about her, but that's because we can see the card physically there in front of us.
Well, now, from what I know from a previous episode, there is an order card of Shifu who will wipe away fog. So there might be a fog of war introduced to this game soon. Oh.
How am I going to introduce fog of war?
I don't even know what that means.
I don't fucking know.
Hide parts of the board. Manir, how am I going to figure that out? I can't just put a piece of paper on top of the board.
The game will turn into battle trips.
Yeah, literally a wall.
Because you'd never be able to enforce that either, because your opponent would have to work on trust that you're saying that the card that is there is there.
Exactly.
I mean, it was only more of a silly thing, but yeah. I don't really think there's... Sorry, pardon me. I don't really think there's much to talk about in terms of visual. More like what she's really doing here. Is she here as a line of defense? Is she here to hunt for her clan? Sorry, kingdom. I'm bad. Or is this just a hobby? Yeah.
Finally, for once, Manir's actually saying something smart. Because technically, when I show you these artworks, it's not about just the character. It's what it tells in the entire story. Rather than just looking at the character itself, what is this artwork saying in the grand scheme of Dynasty? So
To clarify?
I'll give you a good, there's a house point. Bing.
To clarify, Henry's saying this is the first time I said something smart today.
No, this
Sure.
is...
One thing though with the artwork as well, though, you can tell she's been there a while because you don't see any footprints in the environment. So it has snowed whilst she's been waiting here.
What a boring job. Imagine the job just to sit there and
I
hold
disagree, actually. I disagree. I think she actually covered her tracks instead. Because there's no snow on her physically.
She can wipe snow off herself?
Then you'd see piles of snow near her.
Not if she's wiped it behind her?
Do you not think that's a bit too nitpicky?
Do you not think you're being a bit too nitpicky?
Whoa, careful there. He nearly slipped up. Oh.
What?
What? You're being
Pardon
really
me.
weird today, man. Do you know what? Eating food and having you on this podcast is not a good combination. I want to say, what do you guys think that rope leads to?
I really want it to be like one of those traps where the net comes up underneath them and they're dangling up in the air. I'd love to see an order card of that happening.
Snare.
Like, this card cannot move and ever, sort of thing.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think it's going to be a pitfall trap. It's very easy to hide those in the snow. And very
You
quick
wouldn't
to
need
set.
a rope
Very
for that.
No, you could trip them up into it.
The
I
whole
don't
point of it is
care.
they walk over the top of it and they...
But that's assuming it's for an enemy. It's probably more like one of those. Have you seen that one trap where it's just
Oh,
a
where they,
cardboard
like,
box and
pull
a
the-
stick, and then they pull the stick and it falls on? It's probably
human
that.
size.
No. Oh fuck! I nearly dropped my fruit. No, it's probably for a rabbit or a fox. Maybe she's just taming some more animals. Oh.
Why do you think it's animals and not other soldiers?
You wouldn't leave. Trapsters aren't really an offensive thing, especially in a setting as the Blossoms, who know their home territory the best.
You say that though, but her effect deals 2 damage to anyone that moves into the lane.
Who says it won't do the same amount of damage to a fucking rabbit?
Yeah, but you're saying she's there to... She's not doing damage, but she's doing damage.
Yeah, but that's for the card game's sake. We're talking about lore here.
Yeah, but the effects have something to do with the character's lore. The characters are not just random. Like, their effects not just randomly picked.
Sorry, hold on. 1 sec. I'm currently getting... Alright, we're about to get Do we want to throw this random person who had to join us in our LoreCast into a trap?
Okay, who's joining us?
That will be discovered in due time. I think we lie to him and say that we're talking about intelligence seller.
Do it.
Anyways, in the meantime, yeah, I think I'd like to also reinforce that she actually isn't all that invisible, because you wouldn't wear black. Sorry, no, that's a bit wrong. You wouldn't wear pink in this setting.
But that's how you identify her kingdom.
So the pink is kingdom sakes. The black and white is to
Blend in.
kind of blend in with the boreal forest here.
I think the whole thing with this area, you're in a snowy forest, you're not really going to see much of the pink in a... like, from a distance or in a snowstorm. The main focus is the black and white. There's not actually much pink on her.
I do think it is a good point to make. Pardon me. You are on something there. It's not really snowing or storming in the artwork. Jesus, why am I burping so much? Pardon me again and again.
Okay, on that, I'm going to interject it and be like, you've got 5 questions now.
Thank you! Finally, I'm done yapping. Anyways, who is she trapping?
Yeah, is there a better way to ask it?
You can ask it if you want to. Who and why is she trapping?
Yes, there you go. That's a much better question.
Who is she trapping and why? Okay. She is trapping enemy soldiers because she is one of the first lines of defense, a covert line of defense.
First line, yeah. I was thinking that because that was actually one of the first things I mentioned, first line of defense or not.
So she is basically like
Yeah, you
the
would
Blossoms version of the G Warriors, isn't she?
yeah,
Except the G Warriors are very much attack
bro.
power,
Assassin.
whereas the Blossoms are sneaky.
Yeah, you can't send like some big bulky guy into the snow and be like, "Let me fight you," because look, she's on an incline as well.
Mm.
Damn, imagine looking all cute when you're just trying to murder people.
You guys have 4 more questions.
I think we really only have lore questions to ask here, don't we? Because there's not much with the
Literally
artwork.
the whole point of this podcast.
Anyways,
Mm.
Come on.
What do we want to know?
Whilst these two are thinking, let me introduce you guys to our very, very proud sponsor, Dynasty TCG. Dynasty TCG is a battlefield trading card where you act as a general on a battlefield and you play units onto the field and you attack your opponent and then win and conquer and forge your dynasty. Definitely not created by me or sponsored by me, or this isn't done by me either.
getting paid for this.
Come on.
Yeah, no, there's not really much to ask about this question, this card, huh?
It's trying to think of
It's
something that's
smart
impactful for the rest of the world.
Exactly. You don't have to ask just about this artwork. This could spark things about the greater story.
That's what I've been trying to think of, but then like there's so little clear ties to anything else here. I mean, I guess we could ask which kingdom she's currently defending against to lead into some more questions if you want to, MJ.
Hmm.
Which kingdom is she currently defending against?
Is this what you guys are asking?
Yes.
All right. Oh.
Blue Moon.
That was actually unexpected as fuck. What the hell?
Who do you think they were fighting against?
Your dad.
You know everyone's fighting everyone.
Yeah, but it's rare to actually hear about the Blue Moon being an aggressor so far. This is the first time that we've heard of it, so it's always surprising to have that happen.
Well, they're fighting like the Blossoms can also be aggressors.
And then to add on to the last question, actually, why are the Blue Moons aggressing on the Blossoms?
Do you agree with that, MJ? They might not be aggressing.
What
They could literally
what is the current conflict happening between? Oh, how do I word this properly? How do you describe the context behind the current conflict of the Blossoms and the Blue Moons?
Based on this picture alone, that there is no actual conflict. They're just walking through the territory, and the Blossoms are protecting their territory. But they have to kind of protect against soldiers. So if there's like mini skirmishes, they're obviously going to fight them.
So this is more of a preventative measure then.
I think the better question he meant to ask was, why are the Why are the Blue Moons walking this way right now? Where are they trying to? What are they looking for? Where are they trying to go?
What are we saying, MJ? Are we agreeing with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really fuck all to ask about this card itself.
This territory that they're going through, actually, like, if you pass through this exact area, you end up into the dragons, like, one of the dragons' territories. So they've just had a fight in the dragons area, and now they're trying to get back through a shortcut. But this shortcut, there's, like, some Blossoms occupy that area.
You still never really properly answered though. Like what? Okay, you're sure it's a shortcut, but you never really finished the question. Like, what are they seeking? Was the point of the question?
A way to go home.
Go home? Where do they come from? Where do they
Dragon's
go?
territory. Did you not listen?
I thought you said he was going to the dragon's territory.
No, they're coming back from the dragon's territory. What's the point of headphones if you don't use them?
That's right. And now,
What headphones?
I have one more question.
I think we'll leave this question up to Shaban.
Bro, nobody told me exactly what time everyone was coming on.
That's Sentry's fault. Welcome.
Right, I'm here though. Can't lie, the lighting needs to be a bit better. I was expecting it to be a bit better, but
It's okay, don't
Oh, what?
bro. Just ask. You're the final question with your team. You get one.
okay.
question.
Wait, I've got like 2 seconds to analyze all of this.
One. Two. Answer the question.
What have you guys asked so far?
You don't get to know. You have to ask the question.
Is it dumb if I ask what is it holding on to with the rope? Like, what's the unit holding on to? If it's a unit.
Don't know.
Crap.
Huh?
It's a trap.
Oh, it's a trap. Is it? I'm guessing this is Blossom's trap store or whatever. Okay.
I think no matter what he asks, as long as me and Munir can answer it, doesn't count as the question.
Yeah.
We'll catch you up to the law. Oh,
I don't know. I don't have much to go off here. There's a snowy background. There's a trap, obviously. Who's the trap set for? Have you guys asked that?
So there are currently some Blue Moon army people that are passing back from Dragon's territory to their own through the Blossom's territory.
I
So
see.
they're going through the Blossoms. These Blossoms are about. They've got the trap ready. And I'm guessing in case of any kind of problems they may have with the Blue Moons coming through.
maybe the scouted the party passing through before the trapster set up. Because the trapster won't sit there all day. To be fair.
Maybe she will. You don't tell her what to do.
Oh, sorry, she's an independent woman. My bad, guys. I will post a 200-page apology on Twitter.
X.
Okay, so trap set for blue. What's it? Moons, right? So
Yeah, defensive trap because they trespass the forest basically, unknowingly.
unknowingly. Okay, unknowingly. So it's just an active defense. I'm guessing, type thing. Because they've gone into their territory, so they're like, okay, you're in our territory. We're gonna set a trap for you because you shouldn't be here. Type thing. From what we know about the Blossoms, their territory is snow. So that's what we can gather from all the cards we have so far. I actually have no idea what to ask. I'm trying to figure out, because there's usually more hints in these like drawings, but in this picture there's not as many. I don't think anyway.
Countdown time to increase the pressure. 10.
Your pressure.
8,
Guys, help!
7,
Okay.
6.
We were in the same boat as you. We're just stringing on the story right now. MJ, do we ask about what happened to the dragons? Why the Blue Moons attacked the dragons? I don't really know.
1.
Who won? Is Shen with them?
0.
Actually, that'd be cool. Is Shen with them?
You guys, the first question that I hear will be the question that you guys submit.
Will you be my
I'm gonna ignore that now.
It might be interesting to ask how the Blossoms fit into sort of like different alliances and skirmishes. throughout the kingdoms, possibly.
Bro, why not? Let's just ask about the general establishment of the blossoms in this world.
Okay.
Currently, the Blossoms do not have any alliances.
Damn. Yeah, pretty much makes sense.
And that's it for episode 13, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's going to be plenty more LoreCasts. I'm going to let these guys do an outro.
Be curious, ask
Goodbye.
questions.
Goodbye. I literally came for the last 2 minutes, however long this was, but it was a pleasure being here as always.
My fruit finished.